This is Pursuing Bunnies.
And we're here with Halloween Otome. So we basically just had an argument with Mr. Bandages, who was being a total jerk about our skill sheet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and also wanting us to skip breakfast.
Yeah, I mean, like, heck no, dude. Like,
Food!
just because you appear to be skeletal doesn't mean we should have to be skeletal. Although, clearly, our main character looks like she probably needs food desperately. For somebody who apparently is, like, really into food, she is, like, waif-like.
Yeah, high metabolism or something. Okay, I have a little bit of comments about
Yes.
these.
Okay, so yeah, we have to make a decision on what to say about what our skills are. And I know that Callie's favorite is the first one.
Ay, okay. That just that's like, okay, now I'm just gonna try to flirt with all these guys so blatantly and openly and.
I think the most uncomfortable thing about this is like if you think about our character up until now, like that really
That
doesn't go
doesn't
with
fit
her.
her.
Right. Like I mean the second one, it does kind of, and the third one kind of fits the personality. But that one, like she's always talking about how like she's not a social butterfly, and over now she's over here like, I know how to drive a man crazy.
Yeah, and then someone tries to test that, and guess what? We probably look like an idiot. Well,
In any case,
this is technically my favorite, but for now we're going to go with this one.
yes. This isn't a social event. Technically, that's exactly what it is.
Right?
Actually, it sort of is. I mean, my manager made me come to network, so somebody here didn't actually want to be here. That's beside the point. I want to win, not make friends. Come on, mommy, be nice.
Ha
Well, you'd be alone in that.
ha ha ha.
Then maybe I should do this game alone.
Well, I don't think you get a choice.
That's on you not being able to accomplish that. You're gonna lose without me. Because that's worked so well for you in the past. Be careful or you'll get yourself taken off of every task. I'm the leader.
Says who?
Says who?
That's you. I know.
She was saying says who, like, without looking at the screen.
I kind of was like, and then in the middle of it, I see it, and oh, that's not my line.
Says who? I'm the most logical member of our team, so it's only natural. There's nothing natural about it. A leader requires people skills, which you obviously lack. Do you want to be the leader? Because that timid wolf certainly isn't going to do it.
Oh,
Don't be mean to Mr. Wolf. He is adorable.
You're a jerk. I'll kick you.
No. I didn't think so. But I say we let Miss Archer lead. What use is a leader who?
Hey.
All in favor? I'm not opposed.
I guess I don't have a problem with it.
Nanny, nanny, near, near. You've been outvoted. Again, you may want to work on those people skills of yours. Fine. I'm not going to argue about this. Well, leader, how should we proceed?
Do we know anything about this door we need to find?
It's hidden and it has a special lock.
That's it.
Welcome to Eric's Games. Pretty much.
Then I guess we should split up and look for. Can't do that, can we?
Actually, we need to choose our team first.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Right, okay, I
So
guess I'll pick.
basically, the important thing is it doesn't matter what other person you do, but you always choose the person whose route you're working on.
And we've decided we kind of want to go for Mr. Wolf.
Well,
first.
we've already started to follow his route, so.
Yeah.
In any case, so we can do Mr. Bandages and Mr. Wolf, or Mr. Wolf and the Count. Just don't leave Mr. Wolf out. Even though he volunteered, do not do that.
Yeah. I want to get. I just want to send Mr. Bandages away because he's annoying.
Okay.
Go away.
If you're sure. Let's have fun with this. Don't lose. Don't worry, we won't.
Mr. Bandages got up and knocked on the door. It opened to reveal the waiter from earlier. Was he standing out there the entire time?
Bunny has the same thoughts we do.
Yeah. Just like was the at the beginning when
Like,
they.
how long was that
how long
person
was
standing
that
outside my door like a creeper?
Yeah, it's a
Were they listening to me get ready? Like, I hope I wasn't singing. Uncomfortable. Okay. I'm out.
He sent a pointed look to the envelope in the waiter's hand.
If that's the second clue, you can give it to Miss Archer. They elected her leader.
Grumpy pants. The waiter nodded and handed me the envelope, then led Mr. Bandages out of the room.
It seems like the second clue has finally arrived.
You knew there'd be another clue?
There usually is in Eric's Games.
So,
what does it say?
it helps if I actually read the name of who's talking.
Yeah, when they're all on the screen, it's harder to make that judgment call.
Yeah. I opened the letter and scanned it before reading out loud. A key that must be spun, a key that must be played, a third must be solved to continue the masquerade. That's the clue, but there's also this part that says we don't need to leave this room to find the first key. I guess we should start looking. Spun, played.
The good news is they are going to deal with all of that.
Yeah.
We just have to solve the last key.
Okay.
I wonder what a key that can be spun looks like. It doesn't sound like a normal one.
We went out examining the contents of the room, but there was one thing I couldn't help but wonder. Where are we supposed to use this key?
Who knows? We can think about it once we find it.
We looked around for a bit longer, but I couldn't find anything remotely resembling a key.
Bad news.
A loud banging noise had my head whipping around, but I couldn't see the cause. What happened?
Guys, I think I found it.
Mr. Wolf was under the table, only his legs sticking out. The Count removed the tablecloth to reveal Mr. Wolf holding the handle of a strange machine. Okay. He began turning the handle, and the wall behind us started to slide open. But the moment he let go, the wall slammed back down. repeating the noise from earlier.
This is why you need more than
Ooh.
one person, because obviously one of you is going to have to stay and hold this machine while the others go under.
Yep.
The key that must be spun. A Windsor machine. I guess we're providing electricity to move the door. It's kind of hard to keep spinning it, but if you stop, the door just slams shut. This seems really dangerous. Like, really? Yes.
Yes, that was my first thought.
Never let it be said that Eric was like, let's be safe as possible. Anyway, let me try. A lady shouldn't have to do manual labor, and I'm pretty sure I'm more suited to this. No offense.
The Count and Mr. Wolf swapped positions. The Count attempted to use the key before letting go. How long do you think you can keep it open?
Long enough for the two of you to get through. I won't be able to follow, though. I guess this is where we part for now. I look forward to our next meeting, Miss Archer. What, you don't care about Mr. Wolf? Like, he really is a flirt. Just...
Yeah, clearly. Hopefully, we'll have good news when that time comes. Come on, Mr. Wolf. I grabbed his hand and pulled him over to the hidden door before giving the Count the go-ahead to open it. The moment it was high enough, we darted through, not wanting to risk the door falling on us. A hallway. I don't see anything to be played here.
Guess it's closer to the other end.
Hey, Count, we're going to explore this hallway.
Sounds good to me, just be careful. Oh, and if you need to get back, just knock. Even I don't have enough endurance to be able to spin this forever.
Having said that, he let the door slam shut. Mr. Wolf and I walked through the hallway until we came to a dead end with a table that had glasses filled with water on it. Laying next to the glasses was a sheet of music. Okay, so when it said played, I really did honestly think there was going to be music involved, so yay.
Well, that's why we have a musician.
Yay!
A key that must be played.
Can you...
It might take a while, but I should be able to play this tune. I used to play the glass harp before, but I might be out of practice.
I watched him measure out water and test the sounds produced. It took a while, but soon a hidden door started to slide open a little more with each right note. The only problem was that each wrong note sent it crashing back down.
That's terrifying.
This guy really wants to crush his guests under a door.
Like, legitimately.
After a while, Mr. Wolf turned to me, looking determined.
I can open the door long enough for you to get through. Even playing the whole song won't leave it permanently open, though. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's already more than I could have done. I positioned myself in front of the door, and he started playing again. The moment it was high enough, I darted under and entered the new room. The room actually had a door that wasn't hidden.
And this is the door that we have to solve.
Yay! Something that needs to be solved. I walked up to the door and the third clue became clear. There was a sliding puzzle on it.
Yay!
Piece of cake. Let's see.
It is going to be a piece of cake because unless this changes from the one I've done, you move this piece, 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 and you go and then go here, 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 down. And there we go.
And done. That was easier than I thought.
So, yeah, guys, by the way, that's like the easiest possible sliding puzzle I've ever seen.
The moment the last piece slid into place, a different door swung open and a man walked in.
I don't know why we had to solve that door when we didn't even have to bother actually opening that door. Think about this, guys.
Right.
Well done. Your team receives 5 points for this task. Your team awaits you.
Jeez! I followed him to a room where the three of them were sitting. Why is this couch so big?
And they're so tiny.
They're so tiny. Like, it's adorable, but why?
I don't know. And now they're big again. I guess having you on the team isn't such a bad thing. No joke, jerk.
Yeah.
She got us a 5. If you ask me, that isn't bad at all. It's great.
Just look at her. Bunny looks so smug.
I know. He's so happy.
Like, ha!
Well, she should be because he's a jerk. I'm looking at you.
Mr.
You know,
Bandages.
Mommy.
Mommy.
You did really well. Don't let it go to your head, though. This was just the first task.
I took a seat and turned my attention to the big screen television. So, what are we watching?
The other team's tasks.
But those
are different from what we did. Each team received a unique task.
based on skill set, I guess.
Well, not necessarily. Eric is just like that, apparently.
Oh, okay.
It's quite fun to watch. It's not fun, it's research. We might get some of these tasks later, not to mention that knowing how many people you need to watch out for in a competition isn't a bad thing. It can also be fun research. Sir Bandages is like, I am taking none of this nonsense.
A couple hours later, a now familiar tone sounded. Another announcement?
Food?
Yes, food?
All teams who have now finished their task, one way or the other, congratulations to those who were successful, and my condolences to those that weren't. Don't worry too much. Tomorrow is another day, after all. As for today, normally I'd have everyone gather in the dining hall for dinner, but seeing as we're doing the whole team thing, I thought we may as well stick to it. Dinner will be brought to each team's current team area, but be warned, your performance in the task determines the quality of the food.
Oh, no.
Remember, we did well.
Yes. So if we had failed this...
I think it was like fried chicken or something, and like the only one who's angry about it is Mr. Bandages.
Well, we'll probably see that in another route.
Enjoy.
Another tone signaled the end of the announcement.
The sound, it was there that time.
I think it was there the last time, but it was just too low to hear. Because I did kind of notice it.
It's randomly appearing instead of being there all the time. Anyway.
A waiter came in wheeling a cart filled with food covered with silver domes, followed by another waiter with more food and another and...
Mr. Wall!
He's about as excited as
I mean,
about
he
the
looks
food
like,
as
oh my
me.
gosh, where is all this food coming from?
Right? Is that all for us?
Don't sound so surprised. But it's so much. Eat what you like. The staff will take care of the rest.
You act like this is a normal thing, Mr. Count.
Isn't it?
Well, okay, yeah.
Keep in mind, people who are wealthy.
Not to most people.
Well, we're not most people. Can you tell that he, like, considers himself well above the rest?
Right.
And Eric likes to splurge. Well, that explains the entire event.
Too much money, not and I was distracted by the aromas wafting towards me as the food was uncovered. I immediately set about filling my plate.
Didn't even finish her sentence.
Food?
Someone's easily distracted.
Food! There is food! Yes, I am distracted. It's food. It's good food.
I think a healthy appetite is a good thing. A moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips.
Oh my gosh.
He's a model, everybody. Like, keep in mind his skill sheet tells us that he is a model.
That's true. But still.
So he is constantly concerned about this stuff. Everybody else is like, you're the one that needs to worry about that, Mr. Skeleton. I'll have you know that this body is the result of a strict exercise regimen and nutrition plan. And mine's the result of enjoying myself. I fail to see your point.
And I fail to see anyone's point because I'm probably too busy stuffing my face.
I fail to see anybody's point because I'm like, nobody here is anywhere near looking like that they've just been like eating.
Right. Like, no. They all look rather fit.
Wow, this food is great. Do you guys really eat like this all the time? Pretty much, although I like to eat simpler stuff sometimes too.
Man, you guys are lucky.
Everyone at this event should be able to afford to eat like this all the time, so I don't see what luck has to do with it.
Yeah, funny. Does it slip their mind that someone in the mix is up here because they want a drawing?
Not everyone necessarily knows that. I don't know.
Oh, I thought that would have been like a thing probably that people would have known.
Like I don't know that it's at like
it's not necessarily a secret.
The only one who really knows who everyone is, like not everybody even knows who was like you don't know who were invited. Like the only one who knows that is Eric.
Eric, yeah.
So he may not have informed them, and if they weren't, listening to that radio thing, then maybe they don't know, or maybe they don't all know.
I mean, things like that, though, like, I would think it would be on multiple news things if this is such a famous event. But, yeah, who knows?
Yeah. For whatever reason, he does not seem to notice this, or...
Yeah, just doesn't care. He doesn't pay attention.
Well, my family always had to watch our budget growing up, so splurging just isn't something I feel right doing. Even if it's on food. See, Mr. Wolf also is big on food, like...
Food!
Like, things that you might splurge on. Food.
Food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's about it.
I really admire people like you, you know. Me? Why? I'm not anything special. You weren't born into this lifestyle, but you managed to work your way to it. All he did was sing.
Alright, well, this is going to start something potentially.
Yeah,
and
and
we've been
we've been
going a
for a
really
while.
long time.
So, thanks for watching.
Yeah, we'll pick this up in the next one. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye,
Bye, guys.
guys!